Well, hello. Welcome in. And I need to do something real quick because I forgot because we were recording our D&D yesterday. This one is my bad. This is a cable. Fancy. Hold on. We'll plug it into the top for now. That's fine. And I can't actually use that because leave that for there. Stream Deck. Oh, I gotta change this for a second. You have to watch my character sleep. Sleep, you weirdo. Sleep. There we go. I gotta rearrange all this crap. Rearrange the D&D Stream Deck pads, so now and so we begin, for real this time. It's Sunday morning. Who's here? Something exciting is here. Jeez. Either that or... As always, we talk to the horse. Check in on the chickens. Oh! One's an adult now. Oh, someone was going for a walk, and Cookie wanted to say hi. She's so excited. Well, she's still young. We don't know how young exactly because she was a stray. I didn't want to give her that. God damn it. I wasted a cucumber. It's fine. It's fine, I guess. I'm not entirely sure what he gave me before. Where would Rand be? Because the inn is open pretty much all the time. Did I talk to you? I was gonna say, I think I did. Remember, anytime that's the map. Left bumper will get you to this page. Animals. Yes. I talked to all the chickens. Since we're waiting on stuff to open at this point now. Oh good, it is growing around. I do need to open it up though. We need that. Once you cut this grass, it's gone forever, but it spreads like that, which is different from how it normally worked in Harvest Moon. Because you'd plant it like I would have planted those crops. Excuse me. Cut all these small woods up too. That'll be enough from there. There's a festival today. That's why they weren't out and about. I think it's some type of cooking festival. Yep. Oh, wait, that's right, yep. It's a cooking festival. What'd she say? Start the festival. Festivals are a little bit eh. Oh, no. I like how everything's a bottle. I don't have a kitchen, so it's almost impossible to do that unless you... I don't know what you'd be able to do. Like, spam going into the mine? Used a variety of different ingredients and blended them. Everything's basically a soda pop. It's a simplistic adventure game. Not even adventure. It's a farming simulator. It's a good dish. Where are we at with everyone? Which one was Lily? Oh yeah, yeah. Potpourri's mom, or Potpourri, however I want to pronounce it. Whose was this is? Oh, okay. The one who likes to talk forever. Is this a smoothie contest? Ew. I wonder if this is going to be different from the last time I did it. It is. Because Rand won it the last time. So it is randomized. Interesting. So it's 6 p.m. now. So I think what we'll do is we'll eggs, grapes. Yeah. So we'll have a soak in the hot spring to get our energy back, and then we'll spend some time in the mines. If only this process could go a lot quicker. Then I have to remember on the Tuesdays of this game, I need to tune into the education channel to learn new recipes for when I have a kitchen. It's already 8 p.m. There we go. Okay, so we are going to use the trick to get down to many levels. We're going to write in the journal. A message. 2 messages. I was going to say, I don't think I'm mining anything in Star Trek. It would be kind of aggravating if the ladder was over there, because I'd have to use 2 hammers, which would be unavoidable. Okay, so it's diagonal from that. So, like we went over the last time, we'll read the journal now. And ta-da! It's like magic. We found it on the first try. Can't prove otherwise. I want to get down to at least level 15. They're not always like that as well. So I did also go ahead and purchase the Street Fighter game. So you can watch me struggle through the process of learning that. Oh, look, it's right there. See how that goes. If we don't have a plan tomorrow for Dysfunctional Game Night, whether that just be Ace and I or a group of us, then we'll play some Street Fighter. Excuse me. So there it is. Quit. No! Money. Did you just miss that one? Of course. Number 5. Write in the journal. No luck that time. Oh, the second one though. So that's fairly easy to remember. It doesn't seem like they're very difficult to remember once you do. So some chill times call for... Someone must have hit the cat cam. I will blame Clarence on that. So I will have to readjust that at a later time. Yes, thank you. If it's there, I'm going to be so pissed. Doesn't usually end up there. Okay. This almost needs a grid, too, for how janky this can be sometimes. Oh, okay. I think that's under the rock specifically. Yes, it's under the rock specifically. So we're starting at 53. 51. Oh, was it up here? Okay. Eh. If I remembered correctly, we may have had at least the starting or like one under it. So wrote in the journal. Okay. We'll read the journal. So we're just trying to get down to about level 15 or so. There, not there. Not right. That would have been awkward. Close. We're getting closer to our destination. Nothing there. Yeah, I'd have to assume that if you wanted a bull rush having a kitchen by this time, you would do this method like every single night. Which is fine, but I don't want to spend all that time on stream doing that, and I can't do it off stream because it progresses everything. No! Okay, so we're at level 10, which could also be a good place for it, but the more we go down, the more likely it is to get mostly mithril. Or gold. Alright, I had a feeling, maybe, but no. See what I mean? Your stamina can go down real hard. It's never usually out in the open. Not gonna lie, I've usually found it by now. There it is. So it's up here at that rock, so I don't think I need to use the hammer. Good, good. We are now at number 11. We will have to use the hammer here. So I'll use it and then write in the journal, because now it doesn't matter. say, ladder, where are you? So I think that was here, so. Let us begin then. So, how much does this give me? 5. So if I just had to do the 2, it would be a gain, but I had to do more than that, so it was a loss. I don't know why I'm picking it up, because I'm resetting it anyway. I'd like to exhaust all of these options before I start punching into rocks. Okay, into the rocks it is. Okay, so what I will say is the next big room I will stay in and go through a bunch of it. Okay. It's not a big room. Yes, I know, you're tired. Okay, so it's under that rock. And why does my phone keep going off? I know I put a shield up. Yes, phone, it's my fingerprint. I've only done it 8,000 times. think they're playing Diablo 4, but I don't know. At this point, I don't know. I'll let it go because we're on floor 15, which is a big one, so I guess we'll get started. Those cubes are also what we're looking for. Getting a lot more silver and bronze than I thought. There we go. Jump in here for a little bit. Nothing like a soak before bedtime. Had to make sure. Okay, there we go. Get rid of the silver, the copper, that version of orichalcum, or mithril. It's 1,000 extra for tomorrow. And then we're going to keep that. All sorted. Right. It's our chickadee. Oh, we were going with food items, so we got McNugget, fondue, hopefully I didn't name one Scampi already. Can't remember what we did with the fourth or the third one. Chicken Scampi. I think we did Alfredo. Go ahead and get rid of those now. Speedy's right here for us. Oh, shoot. I forgot to feed him yesterday. Well, I will have to give Anne a flower today. That's disappointing. That is disappointing. Take me, the Powerberry Duckman. Okay, so all three of them come up here for hiking. That's why in the previous stream you always saw me going back in and out trying to make sure that I fed the chickens. Wait, what? Okay, it's great. I'm like, excuse me? Okay, so that's all taken care of. You're slacking. Where are my tools at? Nothing is at a percentage to upgrade it with the Orichalcum, which is good because I think it's 5,000 gold a piece for that. But we need to get our axe up to snuff. Almost forgot, we need to go talk to the guys on the beach. They're not usually out and about, but I will take that though. This beach is filthy. You like these? Here comes the Gossip Brigade. Thanks. All right, what's going on? We'll talk to everyone. All right, Pumpkin, we'll give you that. We'll talk to you. See, he doesn't react that way to bluegrass on mine. So I don't friggin' know. Anyway, back to the farm. Well, let's talk. It was the third one. Oh, Lord. Help. Help. Send help. It's Monday. What do you mean I can't chop a rock in half? Shame on this game. Thank you for picking up the stuff. See, we're almost at 3. So see, we want to give the grass as much room to grow out as possible. Because once we get a cow, we'll need it. Oh, I missed. I know, I'd be ashamed of that one too, man. Okay, let's see how much stamina we get in the morning for that. So let's see, we start out with... See, we're already missing one. See, this is the town map, though. Is it entertainment? Entertainment. See, in your bag they only do 9s, but this will pretty much go into infinite. Alright, so... that way made sense to me. I don't know if it... go. Alfredo, Scampi. Let the chickens come out to play. I wonder if I would have let them out the day I forgot to feed them. If they would have been fine. Because before you let the animals out so you wouldn't have to feed them the feed. Let me check. Is it going up by 1 every time, or not every time? Maybe he'll give us a discount. See, I think she likes the boiled eggs better. Harvest Goddess, do you like these flowers? A few more of those and she'll kind of advance our relationship with someone that we choose. Let's go up and talk to our guys. Okay, let's check. I guess I need to go talk to Dudley. Welcome. Where do you go? What are you trying to say? What's he trying to say? How dare these people not let me into their house? Shouldn't you be in town gossiping with the other two? Well, my. You should be closed, yes. I don't know if there's something wrong with my original game or what, but he doesn't get that excited. I'm also watching my buddy's stream. I didn't deposit anything into the bin. Does it make it feel better? Watch me put stuff in. Take it. Take the stuff. Take the stuff. I'm not going to let you leave. Okay, they are fed. Well, we're not going to go like deep into the dungeon, but what we are going to do is at least go 2 or 3 levels deep, but we're going to be mining everything essentially just to put some materials. Because I already have all of the mithril I need, I believe. And the hoe and hammer are going to be the first things that are going to be upgraded, or will be able to be upgraded fully, because I use them the most in here, mostly. That's right, I gave Ace some Plague Doctor minis for her birthday. Of course, that's also why I like to use spray primer for my minis. You get more control over it. You don't have to worry about as many water marks and bubbles. And I've got the technique down, although I need to do that in the garage, because I did do it in here, down in the basement, and I couldn't see anything. Had nothing to do with the aerosol spray and whatnot, because I wore a mask, and there was a fan and whatnot, but... I was gonna say, you trying to visit my farm, you weirdo, in the middle of the night? Jen, please. You are playthrough 1. I'm working on Rand now. This is a different playthrough. You're just gonna have to let me go. What's on entertainment? Going to school? Excuse me? Will this work out in advance? Huh. See, it's still not to full, and we spent all that time with it. You taking a drink? I only got a little bit of what I wanted to do done on my vacation. It's my fault for being procrastinative, though. Come on, guys, move. Not in unison. Speed's good. All 4 of them are good. Okay, so let's check him now. Okay, so it's not every 2. I'm trying to figure out how many it's going to take because we can't go green or these cucumbers in any other time except spring. So if I have to hold them all, except maybe sell the 2-star rating ones, I'll be slightly upset, but I'll understand. Wait, what? Yeah, the forest, dude. Seriously? It's a flower I can pick up, okay. Officer. Okay, so we can buy lumber if we need it. He needs 3 days to finish a whole house. Give me this man's number. I am just looking for more grass at this point. Dak damn it, game. I thought that was something new. I'm like, what is that? What did I just uncover? But it's just the normal cherry blossom leaves that fall consistently through this town. You know, as they do normally everywhere else. Should be done in the next 2 days. Either tomorrow or the following. Can't remember when they first reached that. Did you come to visit? Yes, according to the game logic, I must talk to as many people as possible. Hello. I could have sworn I've talked to her already. The Gossip Brigade. No, wait, don't lock the door yet. Something that matter? Yes. Take this bamboo shoot. Let's get some fishing done. Cool story. There we go. 3406. I actually don't even know if the pond in my backyard is working like it's supposed to in this game, or like it normally did. Because normally you'd throw a small fish in there, eventually it would get to big fish, and then they'd start multiplying? But I don't know if this is just a simple storage for fish at this point. I guess we'll find out, because I've only put small fish in there. Because I will get bigger fish eventually. Oh, you know what the problem was? I wonder if I have to get the fishing rod up to Mithril level before I can get the power berry off of it. No medium fish yet. So once we see medium fish in here, I can sell that. That's funny. Everyone's fed. I'm going to be paranoid about that until I forget, and then I'll be paranoid again when they don't lay an egg. You know how it goes. Oh, it's cutting it close, but I might be able to get one more harvest out of these. Hey, 9, 2, and 2. Uh-oh, is my buddy done helping me? He was just here. You saw him, right? How'd you get over here so quick, horse? Alright, we have 3 egg layers now. I will come back, I will talk to the chickens and water. Here you go, Goddess. I know you like this. Take that, Duckman. Okay, so where are we at with him? Okay, so he just turned. So we'll have to count how many it takes to get to the next level. Well, since you're here, I'll talk to you too. So those elves will come in, or nature spirits will come in handy when I need to upgrade the watering can. Did you need something? Hello. All right. Just hit the rounds of talking to people. So there'll be a time in the fall? Summer, fall. Basically the wine lady who, the one who likes to talk too much. The wine lady wheel. Either or her husband Duke will come to the farm and say, hey, we're gonna have we're gonna need your help with something. You can go to not Kai, whatever that guy's name is in the church, and help him get a part-time job so he doesn't leave. Aww. Oh. Excuse me. You're in my way, kid. Where the hell does he go? Maybe he goes to the general store? Well, he doesn't come to talk to you. Not at the mayor's house. There's a few randos in here. Make me. Do you feel ill? Don't know why I did that. Well, might as well sell it. Take my weed. Let's check on our... So many weeds around here. Horse, watch out. Round out the Sunday. It's good, I need more orange. It's weird because blue seems to be almost like an all year round thing. It says $3 snacks. I don't know if this is actually going to be a recipe or not, though. I'm going to say no. See, I'm still not all the way up to full. What's going on here? Which that does cost 5,000. Oh no, see, that's only going to be 4 days. It's not going to... might be cutting it close. We'll see what happens on the 30th. Chicken, are you a dummy? So we got Nugget. Came right to me. He said, I hear you. So we'll see what happens. Things grow like weeds. Not apologizing. Nice to see you, wise guy. Okay, so he likes grapes. Sure. We're gonna listen to a story. Once upon a time. Oh, good lord. I didn't know we were gonna go all the way back in time for this conversation. If I knew, I would have grabbed this. Oh, wait, I have grapes. I do have a snack. I'm not reading any of that. Sorry, I left my farm on. Well, you know what? I didn't give gifts to Kappa. I don't know idea where you are. Okay, so Dudley's at 4. I don't know what it's going to take to get them higher up in the friendship scale there. Oops. Give him cucumbers, man. Yes, thank you. Where you going? Where you going? Gray. Come back, Gray. Remember to put those away. So this is actually slightly a blessing because I forgot to give my gifts to the harvest people. This must have been the... trying to figure out what Ace is doing on her stream. I mean, she's painting, of course, but she grabbed something out of paint, which must have been the balls. Oh, while we're going for that small soak, I think I'll grab my second and final beverage for the night, or at least adult beverage for the night. Oh, she's trying to put the primer back in the bottle. Now we can go back and chop some weeds on the farm. Hopefully get some different color grass other than just blue. They heard me. Maybe some more orange, please. I know I'm being picky now, but... Yes. If Dad hasn't wanted to eat yet, wrap it up for me, please. All right. I have to remember I want to empty the litter box tonight, or scoop it out. Sorry. I do try to do it about every other day. Is it raining? For tomorrow's weather. Be clear. Education. Entertainment. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna make it. Oh well. Alright, so nothing in there. All the current animals have been fed. Maybe it's not popular. Should return the favor. Do you have special someone you'd like to... You just love to get to know you better? Yes. What is their name? Ran. It doesn't boost her up a whole heart phase or anything. It's a small amount. I don't know how much a small, quote-unquote, a small amount is. But we'll keep giving her stuff in case she does it more. Is it blue? Oh. That means it'll be time for the next event. That's quick. See, and I've just been talking to Papori. That's what I called her, okay? So that just sounds right to me now. Oh, I need to save that for my buddy. Pies? It's high time for pie time. No. Ellie, my darling. That reminds me, there's this weird farming anime that I need to start watching. I have a feeling though it's gonna be like a weird slice of life, but also like all the ladies love him anime. You know how they be. Okay, so I'm holding B this time, so when it finally goes away, it doesn't trigger anything. Thanks. My farming friends, I have gifts for you. Oh, I went too far. Like, what did I need to do? I needed to do something. Okay. Next heart moment. Oh, wise guy, welcome. Perfect timing. There's something I need to talk to you about. It's about Rand. She's been through a lot, you know. I raised her myself after her mother died, which might sound impressive to an outside observer. But to be honest, I've only made it this far because she's so level-headed. I mean, she had like 5 meals yesterday for lunch, so can't be that level-headed. I wanted to find a good partner and be happy, to make up for all the hardships she's had to endure. And yeah, it makes sense to me. But she's never once mentioned anything about love, except recently. You're all she talks about. With that being said, I've got a question for you. How do you feel about Rand? She found her way into my heart? Yes. That's so. That's a relief to hear. Oh, wise guy, welcome. Rand, go stand next to wise guy. Sure, but why? Reason doesn't matter. What kind of question is this? It's none of your goddamn business. It most definitely is my business. I have more than enough reason to ask. She's my one and only daughter. What are you so embarrassed for? You're not a kid anymore. I better go talk to her. Start chatting with the guest who came to the inn, and Dad asked how they felt about me. Is that why you overeat? Well, I better get back to work. We better go. Otherwise, he might think you're doing something up there. How was Rand? Well, no matter. You know what she feels about you. And they all pretty much dress femininely enough, so... Dan! Duke! Okay, so the plan for summer is to buy 2 corn, 2 tomato, basically like 2 of everything, and then start some grass in this corner, probably in front of this bell, and maybe somewhere in the middle here so the grass can grow from multiple angles. Well, I'm going to see if this will help upgrade the axe percentage. Just if it's just by using it, or if it does have to be official. No, okay. Forge up. Forge level upgrade. So we're just gonna keep doing this because I need to upgrade this axe. And if possible, I'd only like to use up to... What do you mean? Oh, shit, I didn't put anything in the box. Oh, well. If possible, I'd only like to use the mithril ore. Let's go. You know what? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That being said, where are we on our upgradable? See, it's only up to bronze. Did I store any silver in here? No. That's what I might do. I might at least upgrade the axe only to silver. Because whereas the... See, it's going to be tough. If it's not harvestable by tomorrow, it'll be kind of bunk. Which also means I might not get Duckman to full. Uh-oh. Shoot, it's Sunday too. Given the fact that it's raining, it won't do that. Hopefully, I've misremembered. Speaking of which. Okay, well, he's almost done, so maybe I will get it. Perhaps these last 6 will be enough. Quack. You don't have a feeling they're only closed on Mondays. Darn, almost calculated it perfectly. You know, it's not going to be perfect, though, is that the fact that the first is going to be on a Tuesday. They are closed Sundays. Son of a bitch. Well, balls. It's okay, that just means either 1 or 2 chickens will lay eggs. It's a little bit meh, but what can you do? Doodly. Do 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 do. Okay, so how are the residents doing now? So Cap is almost at full. I have no idea where you are. My back. I think I've only given her like 1 or 2 gifts, so she's just got the purple heart just by me talking to her. I think it's also stated, at least in the old earlier game, at least 64, in Back to Nature, Papori was somewhat easy to bromance. And in the old games, Karen was the hardest. Oh, there better not be a festival tomorrow. I will be so pissed. To see, in the rain you get more exhausted. This is all we're gonna do, and then we're gonna go sit in the hot spring. I feel like Ace was streaming a lot longer than me. I am still streaming. Farming. Oh. Grand Fete? I don't have a dog, though. Or for some reason, I think you get a penguin. So here should come.
FBI, open up!
That's right. It's raiding time. I heard you as you were ending yours. So we are also just doing a chill stream of stuff. It's actually surprising because I need to go get feed when that's open because it was out. But I only expected 2 eggs at the most. So I wonder if I won't get one egg tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
It's all coming together. Wait. Now I need to see if I need to re-up on yours. That reminds me. Where'd everything go? It was perfect. It's a much simpler time when you could... I was wondering what you were doing when you were folding the plate back up. I'm like, what are you doing? First I even need to see... No, you don't get the cucumber. Duckman is almost full. No, there's 6 days remaining in yours anyway. Talk to everyone. Yeah, I saw that towards the end too. Your nose is bleeding. Get into them fist fights again. What were you doing in there? So welcome in, everyone. We're just waiting on shops to open up. I see you, Blue. Highs. Okay. Which... I have to wait until she comes back. Dang, everyone's in here? What, the library's not open at 11? What kind of world is this? This is new. Much better, thank goodness. Just a cold. Who is this for? Beyond. What'd I miss? I wonder if that's because I got a relation or a friendship note higher with Grandma there. What you doing here, old man? You're just randomly Stalking the mayor's dinner table? Dinner table? It's happening. Yeah, there's nothing for next season. What a bunch of crap. Which part? Hey guys, what's going on? You got any more experimental drugs for me? Wondering what I was doing. See, I just talked to Ellie. No, I gave Ellie a few flowers. That's... Try another clinic. Thank you for the encouragement with such exemplary work. Of course. What is it, Butthead? I know, someone moved your camera. I mean, I just wanted to come in here and talk to you guys to try and get your friendship levels up, but we're gonna have to go through a whole rigmarole. How's the farm? Oh, I didn't have any grapes today. Will you take this nice flower instead? Sorry, I think I left my farm on. What, Butthead? Did I? I did already, okay. Let's go talk to Zach and Mr. Man. And then we'll run by the inn again. Ooh. Swear to God, this fetch thing better not interfere with my shopping. It doesn't matter because the general store is closed anyway. Chill, lady. Oh my God. Oh, Ran. I have no idea where Dudley goes. What? What are you looking at? Butthead. No. Rick! You know, I think I'll keep streaming until about 11 or so. Try to end it before the 3-hour mark, essentially, or at the 3-hour mark. But could you come to the general store? Sure. Can you sell me some? Oh, okay, I remember. I see Jeff roped you into this as well. You see, I have a little story I'd like to hear. When Basil stopped by in the store, we got chatting about all sorts of interesting plants. This one is in particular, he mentioned, that stuck out to me. A flower that can convey emotion. But for all you know about it, that's right. Basil, you said you still haven't seen one for yourself. That I haven't. The only records of existence are in ancient text. No such guarantee. Jeff is rather disappointed. Jeff, I believe you said it would be handy for expressing feelings to... Did you really have to mention that? Now I've gone all red in the face. There's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, we're talking about it'd be very nice to see express feelings to others directly. You're getting to be that age too, wise guy, so I thought you might agree with us on that. And besides, wouldn't it be romantic to hand that special someone a flower when you tell them how you feel? I mean, a hand ran boiled eggs seems to satisfy her. I wonder what it'll look like. It must be beautiful. Oh, I've heard about that flower, but I haven't seen it either. I want to see it. Me too. If we all want to see it, I guess we'll have to make one bloom. Hi, wise guy. Your farm looks really good. You must work super hard on it. Guess what? We came to go shopping. Hey, what does that mean? We pay for what we take with real money. We've heard about that flower. I want to try and make one bloom. If you want, you can come see too, wise guy. Yeah, sure, guys. Wise guy, who the fuck are you talking to? What? You not see the little jingly people here? Ah, farm work waits for no one, eh? Well, thank you for listening to my story and blah blah blah. Basil, I think wise guy's having a psychotic break. He's talking to the table. Gentle sprites. Begin the 24th Great Nature Sprite Experimentation Bonanza. What a title. Yay, I've been waiting for this. Here we go. What? Well, who needs bippity boppity boop when you got that, right? Yeah, it worked. It worked. Whee! Couldn't have done it without you, wise guy, because I'm a protagonist. Your hard work on your farm has helped us bring out the best in us. For now, here, please. Give one each to Mr. Jeff and Mr. Basil. Why wouldn't he look like a Santa elf? Now for the important part, the party. Can I wait? Hold on, I want to go to the party too. Why can't I go to the party? Oh, hey, wise guy, welcome back. Hey, you guys remember that weird mystical flower you're talking about? Well, I was just walking through that weird little part in between the town, and guess what I found? Just lying on the ground. Have you come to do some shopping? Nah, I got your magic flower right here. The fuck? No party, only work. Don't tell me you actually found one. Yeah, I was just lying around. I'm surprised you guys didn't see it before. The table told me where it was. Wait. Now this is a wonderful present. All right. Before I forget, wise guy, since you discovered this flower, would you like to give it a name? Might have a formal name already, but that would take digging to find it. Wow, and who wants to do work? We got no choice in that matter. They said, this is what it... He looks so pissed. How... Why would he find it 3 minutes after we told him about it? What shenanigans is this? I forget who I talked to and who I haven't talked to. Okay, I pretty much gave most of them gifts that I wanted to. The map. I see a third person in here. Hello, third person. Is there stuff here I can chop? I can't chop that, but I can't bring it down yet. I'll take that. It all survives in the backpack. Okay, I was like, what? Are you filling out your weekly meds pouch thing? Quit staring, it's rude. You know what the funny thing is? I was thinking too, because all of your ones before the yes had the gold border around it. I'm like, I wonder how long that raid thing stays on there for. And the next one was was regular. I don't know if I actually need to be on this or if I can just do it in the open. But I guess it looks less weird. I need to get its percentage up so I can upgrade it. So this is what we're doing now. Oh, okay. I don't know, there's just a golden border that said Raider. And then after it said come sort meds with me, the yes was no longer golden bordered, so... Hold on, chickens. I must feed you before bed. Put the rest in here. I'm not sure why I sorted those when I was just going to do this. Fuck. I may be missing context or forgot already. Should I call it a night? Yes. Yes, we should. I will be right back. I'm going to go use the washroom. Oh, wait. Does this not work while I'm in studio mode? Alright, I'm back. It is Tuesday, so we need to go into entertainment for the knives and kitchen to learn our next recipe. Although we don't have a kitchen yet, but... Mayonnaise. Good. The essentials. It looks like you get 1 day off because the game is horrible in the beginning year. Ooh, red. I don't know. What are we doing tomorrow? Gotta scrub the weed before we. Want to see if Rap wants to do some Mass Effect? We haven't played Mass Effect in a while. All the chickens are grown. Alright, so in the meantime, Ace, meet our chickens, McNugget, Fondue spelled wrong, Alfredo, and Scampy. I'll go to work for you. We get to switch paychecks. My paycheck is horrible. Blasted, I gave her the wrong gift. But hopefully it should only take these 3 or less to get him. Because we're on the last one. I'd be so pissed if I needed that 4th one. I'd be so pissed. Hauser, here. Have them looking real quick at the walls. Wait, what? I can move the camera? What, sorcery? Oh, I got it already. There is no way this fetch festival is that important that they wouldn't have come here. Wait, when does the fetch festival begin? Keep up the good work. Don't you... Oh. Did you have to buy more arrows? That was our first one of that? I thought we had one already. Well, either way, that's at least, that bottle right there, as soon as I can sell to that guy in the shack, is 50,000 gold at least. Oh, that's right, the fetch festival's at the beach. Whee! Didn't do anything. Apparently no dog participated. Well, that was fun. Back to work tomorrow, I guess. Okay, I did feed them. Did I talk to the horse? I did. Well, back to chopping nothing forever. Which chill hop music were you listening to? Were you listening to hip hop or were you listening to Study Relax? Seems like they do a bunch of them, so we'll have to see. Alright, where's the percentage rate at that? It's almost up to silver, I think. I think it's when it's at silver we will, That's what I was like, that's kind of a weird angle, but eh. Not everyone can have, like, 12 different cameras like we do, but Bryant and I saved up for a long time for those. The music has slightly changed, too. I don't know if you can hear it. Well, don't get used to that, buddy, because you will have work to do later. All chickens outside. Right, yeah. Alright, chickens, disperse. Disperse. I've already talked to you. Good, Alfredo. You're looking for some trees to chop. Well, I think I found some. I'm like, where are you guys? A purple flower. How fancy meeting you here. You only come here every day. I'm like a boiled egg? It'll be the moment of truth tomorrow. Hopefully that's the last one we need. The doctor's purple too. Hello, Brandon. Oh my! Oh, the next chicken. Alright, they should be open by the time I get up there. Ah! Another cutscene. Well, if it isn't Wise Guy, come do a little shopping? Always. Alright then, please take your time. Finding what you need. If you're having trouble, let me know. Karen, chill. I've been here 5 seconds. Scraps fodder, feed your animals. Thing goes on and on. So essentially, in doing this, I'm going to get a free thing of grass. As friends help friends. He's just moved here. Come on, man! I gave you that. First day back to yeah. Vacation would have been free grass. Oh, let me go back out and in. Welcome. Tomato, I want 2. I'm trying a trick. Corn, I want 2. Onions, I want 2. And I do want 2 more grass, actually. Because like I was saying, the grass grows funny in this game, whereas before it was just a 3x3 grid, which was the 9. This one you place 1 down and it just kind of overgrows, or it grows itself essentially, spreads, which in the long term is better because you can start with 1 and then just get as much as you need past that. So here is what it looks like to put the grass down. I wanted to put 1 in the corner here. Yeah. 1 there. Ooh. And I think we're gonna put 1 in this corner as well. There we go. All right, corn it is. I told you, Sprite Man, you would not have it easy forever. Now get to work. Nighty night. Money. And finally we'll get the onions up and running. Onions, of course, I believe are a one-off. I know the tomatoes and the corn are going to be a few harvests, so. Talk to Speedy. I don't know if I gave anything to the Harvest Goddess yet, but there's that for her. Oh, it's already that late? Oof. Bear. See, It seems like in the computer version there's a way to kind of teleport things. Are you guys going back in there already? No. Okay. We'll have to see if we need to finish off. Because I think he'll leave at 8. Now, funny enough, too, in the Harvest Moon 64 version, if you went to the bar, you'd actually be able to, like, just keep ordering waters. And, like, every 10 waters, you'd be able to do more of the tool stuff. Which, in 64, you didn't have to have... You did not have to have... What's the word? Like upgrading things, like the mithril and whatnot. They would just, as you would use them, they would upgrade on their own. Everyone in. Where did Kai go? I know I saw him come in here. Is he just up here? Like the world out? Everest, come on. Oh, Kai's in here. Hello, Kai. Look, I told you there was no room. What? What? Well, if you're gonna jump up, at least say hi to everyone. Yes, say hi. Yes, I know. Meow. Yes, he... First, I'm trying to water the plants. He's like, pet me. Oh no! That one got extra water. Going to be in a butthead. All right. Well, let's make doubly sure that the chickens are fed. Yep. Other. I need my chickens. know one of you is hiding an egg. There you go. Trying to hide eggs. For shame. For shame. Alright, moment of truth. See if this will be the final one or if I screwed up. Oh, I screwed up. Then again, he might have needed more than that, too. No, see, he's at full. Hey, get your ass out here and give me the... Give me the next expansion to my, thing. Dick. Well, I was hoping something would come out of that. Well, let's go talk to the rest of the village, I guess. Ossifer. Open up. Wake the f up! Who the hell said you could be closed? Zach, get your dumb ass in there. Is something the matter? You want to hear a story? Sorry, I left my farm on. Welcome. Blue. Wahoo! Oh, another cutscene. Are you working hard on your farm? Maybe. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Oh, by the way, the doctor said he had something to give you. Oh, boy. Past trauma flooding back. What could it be? No need to worry, it's all above this time. In any case, please go see him. Ah, yes, why is going on? Been waiting for you. Today I was thinking to give you something I've kept tucked away. Until now, I've been putting all my effort into researching new medicine while doing checkups on the side. Researching this. It doesn't quite fall within the realm of medical care. People are running talking about it and end up trying it. I think it's organization therapy. It's basically the thing I have on for D&D to keep either mint or lavender in the air. Yes, yes. Sure. How are you doing well today? I know I haven't given the doctor any gifts, so that's all from just talking to them. They just like the attention. Welcome. Hey, you don't have to be so depressed about it. Hello, Mr. Mayor. Hello. Oh, guys are still in here. Okay. Oh. I figured you'd be gossiping. Oh, that's right. Their daughter left. I don't know who their daughter was. Help, Lord. Okay, so Rand is here. Dudley is nowhere to be seen. Because that makes no sense. You're off to go talk. Grandpa's right behind you, kid. Getting closer. Place that there. We're collecting objects from people. And we'll go back to upgrading the axe. Let's see how far we can get in there. Alright, so that means it should be set for a silver upgrade. Let's go ahead. They're closed today, but I can at least get some silver. That's what I'm not going to be doing the trick for. I'm just going to try to be getting down a few levels. You're fine. You're fine. I feel like 3 should be. There we go. But since we're already here and dedicated to this, so we just have to make sure not to sell the silver ore we got. I'm not going to do this with anything except for the axe because, like in here, you're using the hammer and the hoe to do any portion of this part. whereas the axe is specifically set for just cutting wood. There's no extracurricular you can do with it. So, we're in here, we're doing stuff. Regain some of our energy for the day. Because if you go to sleep now, even though it's only 3:40, if you go to sleep now, you won't get all of it back. That's just how it works. At least in this one. I don't know about the other ones. Right, we got several places where grass is growing. All the plants are watered. He's being judgmental. I'm being paranoid, so we'll check on the chickens once more. Speedy, come on, man. Okay, y'all are out here. Food inside. Glorious. So one of the reasons I got, actually I do them 9 at a time. So the reason I got 2 plots for corn is so I could take essentially nine stalks of it and turn it into chicken feed. If I do that every harvest of them this season, I will get more than enough back to last the rest of the year. Oh, I'm surprised the onions didn't sprout already. Maybe the onions take a little bit longer than, say, the potatoes or turnips would. You're in the middle of the field. What Everest? Either sit still or get down. Yes, sit still or get down. That's a huge egg. Stopping, attention, grabbing. I must talk to that one. Oh good, you guys just got here. See, and I don't suppose... Yep. Oh well. Next year for him, it'll be the next, Damn. See, he's at full, too, so he didn't give me... It must have been the next one that he gives you the, Can I bother you to take a look at this? Excuse me? It's a okay, the preserved flour. So this is essentially him giving you the flour in order to give it to somebody as an engagement. Or not an engagement, as becoming boyfriend, girlfriend. So it acts as a tool. Product at the store, the preserved flour. I guess in case your relationship goes belly up. You open at 10. Upgrade tool and do the axe. Like I say, oh no, it's saying yep. So silver it is. Thanks. Now get the fuck out of my shop. Oh ho. Okay, so in the next couple days we'll have an axe. When does... Do I not have anyone watering my plants right now? Son of a bitch. So I guess we'll water them at night. I was like, who was that? This will also probably be the last... Either today in-game or tomorrow in-game will be the last day for the night. Reserve 5. Seen it, so... Receiving end. Who's on the receiving end of that, wise guy? You. We're not there yet, apparently. Probably take a few more eggs. Okay. I only watered 2 rows of that, but I should probably go and ask the next one to help water. Because those guys will close as well. Sure, dude. Okay, so you're here. You're here. You're here. Okay, so water crops, 7 days. Yes. Now we can go back and finish watering the crops. Don't think I need to go in there. Mr. Mayor. Grandma. Librarian. Actually, this will probably be the last day because it's already 56. I was thinking for some reason that it might take less time. But this level 1 watering can be a pain sometimes. We're out of water. Thank you. Okay, you guys are all set there, all set there. Alright, so going to bed, and this will be it for tonight. So, I thought I saw something flash on the screen. That'll be it for tonight. I don't want to have to run, or I don't want to auto-generate another ad. We've been live for about 2 hours, 48 minutes. So at about 3:05, I would run another one. Plus, I work in the morning. I don't know about you, Blue. I forget what your Mondays are, but I have the morning shift. So I'm going to try and get to bed. I'm going to throw some laundry into the dryer. So thanks for tuning in. It sounds like Ace and I are going to be playing some Mass Effect tomorrow, hopefully. Whoever has it can join us. Try and get rap. And we shall see you all tomorrow. So in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, don't do anything that we wouldn't do, and I'll catch you next time.